our Spheric TV, and this is the news wrap-up. My name is Govt. The headlines: Can condemn kidnap of 43 Christians in Kaduna. Tell governments to redouble efforts to rescue victims. Uzo Kalu urges Igbo to wait for another time to produce president. VIO traffic officers injured in accident while chasing offender in Abuja. 2023, how addressed insecurity, inflation, others, Peter Obi explains. Please stay with us for details of these stories. Now the news. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has condemned in strong terms the kidnap of 43 worshippers at the Cherubim and Seraphim Church in a Kaduna community, alleging that despite the victory songs by security agencies in recent times, attacks by terrorists in communities have continued. Reverend Hayab, who is also chairman of the Apex Christian organization in Kaduna State, said in an interview on Tuesday that security agents should go after these criminals until these worshippers are rescued and returned to their homes. Reverend Hayab said governments and security agencies must redouble what they are doing and mellow down the celebration until victory is certain. Oji Uzo Kalu, the chief whip of the Senate, says for an Igbo person to become the president of the country, the Igbo will have to wait for a time when Nigerians would agree to zone the presidency to the southeast. He said it is difficult for any Igbo to win the presidency without the seat being zoned to the southeast. Kalu said this while briefing reporters at the National Assembly complex in Abuja on Tuesday, February 20th, 2022. The lawmaker said presidency is not a regional issue, adding that the position could only be won with the support of other geopolitical zones in the country. Kalu therefore called on Igbo politicians seeking to lead the country to wait for another time, when major political parties will agree to zone their presidential tickets to the southeast. He also advised the people of the southeast to vote for the All Progressives Congress, APC, in the coming elections, saying the region will be the biggest beneficiaries of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's presidency. Before Tinubu emerged as the presidential candidate of the APC, Kalu had said he would contest for presidency in 2023, only if the party zones its tickets to his region. The accident, which occurred at about 3:10 p.m. on Monday, September 19th, was caused by the VIO officers who were driving on one way while chasing a vehicle at the Lube Bridge along Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Road in Abuja. It was gathered that the officers were driving against the traffic on the bridge in an attempt to arrest the driver whose vehicle documents were alleged to have expired, but in the process had a head-on collision with an oncoming Toyota Corolla vehicle. The injured VIO officers were rushed to the hospital. The two vehicles involved were damaged beyond recognition. The incident, which attracted a large number of passers-by and sympathizers who thronged the scene, blamed the officers for the accident. The driver of the vehicle, who escaped death by a whisker while narrating his experience, said he was ascending the bridge when he suddenly saw the VIO vehicle coming from the opposite direction at high speed. He said it was God that kept him alive, considering the impact of the crash. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has disclosed the mechanisms he will use to address security challenges, rising inflation and other nations' issues if he is elected president in 2023. He promised to take full responsibility for governance and national security, adding that he will create security operatives at different levels of government who will be equipped with the necessary tools and technology for operations. Obi said this at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry (LCCI) on Monday and also tweeted on his verified Twitter account. In addressing the power supply and inflation, he said the private sector will be given full support to invest in electricity and promised to slash the subsidy cost by 50%. Obi added, "My administration will aggressively support the private sector to invest in the power value chain through a multi-phased approach, particularly the transmission infrastructure." That's the news. Thanks for watching. My name is Govt. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Aspheric TV on YouTube, and also follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Instagram and Twitter, we are Aspheric News, and on Facebook, we're official Aspheric News. Thanks for watching. Bye.